the best thing for you to do is just chop wood, right? And I know, like, what is that metaphor? What do you mean? I just mean, like, be a doer. I really believe action attracts. Hey guys, what's happening? Monday night. Just want to hop on, make a video, mainly because I'm trying to build a practice of making some more videos. Obviously, I've been doing about 1 or 2 a week, which, by the way, if you're new to my channel, my name's Timmy Riggs. I'm a window cleaning, pressure washing business. It's kind of a main part of my content. But in general, I love to talk about living life in the meantime, just meaning we all have somewhere we're going, right? We all have a goal or a dream or something we want to accomplish or a date on the calendar we're working towards, but we live today, right? So how do we enjoy the here while working to get there? Because if you're miserable here all along the journey, you're probably going to be miserable once you get there, right? And so that's like what encompasses my entire channel, but also like I'm documenting the growth of my business, and so that's a lot of my videos. But tonight, just kind of want to practice making a little video that I throw up, one that I hope can be encouraging. Also, check out my water feature. I love it, proud of it. Got a little leak at the bottom, been working on fixing that, and it's getting better. Even though I know that looks rough, the leak is way smaller. Got some flowers here for aesthetics. But one thought that's been on my mind a lot, I've said it in some other videos, I've been texting it to my friends, whatever. I get DMs, I get comments, questions, just kind of this idea of young guys, maybe in their 20s, early 30s, or maybe anywhere across the board, but specifically in that area of just kind of like, okay, how do I get going? How do I build momentum in the area of my life that I want? Whether that's building a business, getting physically healthy, getting healthy in our relationships, whatever it might be, getting spiritually healthy, right? Like, how do I build momentum? How do I know I'm doing maybe what God's called me to do, or just like what you feel really passionate about? And how do we make sure we're stepping into kind of our purpose in life? And here's my advice, 32 years old, what I have learned so far in life, sometimes going with the flow, sometimes trying to, create my own path. Here's what I've learned. At the end of the day, the best thing for you to do is just chop wood, right? And I know, like, what is that metaphor? What do you mean? I just mean, like, be a doer. I really believe action attracts. I think all of my successes in life have come from having an idea and starting right away, right? Again, I'm not the guy that's going to hop out of the Lamborghini, mainly because I'll never finance a vehicle. I own all my cars in cash. I've tried really hard to not live above my means, right? So, like, my life overall looks pretty simple, and it is. But overall, I also feel like I've had some successes, and I've hit marks for goals that I've had in my life, and I've accomplished some things that I've wanted to accomplish. I still have more dreams, more goals, but all those things I was able to kind of make happen because once I set my eye on it, once I set an aim, I just chopped wood. And here's my perspective. It doesn't have to be yours, but I believe that's what God has called us to do. That God is saying, hey, I just want you to chop wood. Maybe spend some time sharpening your axe. Maybe pick the right wood or the specific wood that you want, but then just start chopping. Then my job is not to worry about what the outcome is with the chopped wood. Maybe God wants to build a house with it, a cabin, start a fire. I don't know. He's going to lead me there. But if I'm chopping wood, what's going to happen is it's going to garner some attention. It's going to allow people to see, like, hey, that's someone that does. That's someone that steps into opportunity. And therefore, they might offer me an opportunity. Or you can get on board with something they're already doing, collaborate with them. Or just in general, they're going to want to invite you into the spaces and places that they're in or whatever, right? So just create opportunity. So for me, again, even YouTube, I've been chopping wood a little bit. I don't have a big channel at all, but I've seen growth and I'm excited about that. And it's created some opportunity for me. And then in my business, like, I just keep chopping wood there, right? Just trying to get as much business as I can. I see my business is growing. I don't have a marketing degree. I watch other people's YouTubes. I just learn from my own experiences, my own mistakes. Like, I just get out there and I do. When it comes to speaking and wanting to be, a public speaker, that being a big part of what I wanted to do, and getting good at preaching, like, I set my sights on it, and then I did all the things that I knew I could do at the time. And so that was learn from other great speakers, read books about it, practice, study, work really hard, get little opportunities, get big opportunities, do a good job at those, and then just keep chopping wood. So wherever you are in your life, that is my advice. don't stop chopping wood. If you are interested in something, if it is, hey, maybe I want to start a home service business, give it a go. And recognize that in today's day and age, we see a lot of people hit a lot of success in 3-month mark, 6-month mark, whatever. I'm saying give yourself 12, 18, 24 months before something comes to fruition, before you begin to see a result, right? If you can hold off, if you can delay gratification for that long, I think 24 months is probably the standard, then you're going to see something come from it. And I say all the time too, like John Maxwell says this, everything worthwhile is uphill. So our job is to climb uphill, right? And we might have a goal and a hope of what might be at the top, but as long as you're moving uphill, whether it ends up being exactly like you wanted it to or not, doesn't really matter. Because once you get there, you're going to be pretty satisfied the fact that you didn't give up on going uphill, right? And so hopefully it's exactly as you envisioned, but like me, mine has shifted, right? Like my life looks a little bit different than I envisioned when I was 25, but I've definitely summited, and now I'm going up a new mountain, a new hill. And so that's my encouragement for you. Don't stop chopping wood. Keep going uphill. And in the meantime, enjoy the here while you're working to get there.